when someone won't respond to you or give you straight answers or blames you for having emotions about a situation and calls you drama, I just want to tell you, these are all red flags. This is not a sign to work it out. For me, I'm really struggling with this because I've constantly dealt with people who never gave me straight answers. That's what I grew up knowing. My parent, like not my parents, but just constant indirect answers or neglect to answer or no conversations with adults or my need to have an answer for something was very insignificant because I was little, right? None of our emotions were validated as a child. Sorry, I have like a gook in my eye and it's not going away, so you're gonna see me play with that a little bit. Okay, so anyway, back to this thing. These are all red flags. When, as an adult, if you want something to work with someone, you'll talk to them. You'll make sure they don't feel left out in the cold. And especially if they're starting to feel nervous about a situation between you two. This could be friend, parent, boyfriend, ex, anyone, sibling. If someone gets really upset that you need a conversation about something that you're not feeling comfortable about, it's not that they're guilty. It doesn't matter that they are guilty either. The thing is, they cannot see your side. They cannot comprehend that you are a communicator. You would easily heal with a conversation. And, you know, something about this is they're not our therapist either. They don't need to give answers. They don't need to respond. It's not up to them. They can't go past where they are at right now. And it's just, this is seriously a sign from the universe to let it go. And I know it sounds hard, especially if you're like hounding them about something really important like a child or ending a relationship and you find something out, or someone told them that they took something from you and now they're ghosting you. Just know that this is a sign that you're not supposed to be connected to this person. And I know it's really hard to process that, but in a way, I'm gonna say this, like, I know it's irritating to them, but it's almost like this comforts them that you need this out of them, especially if they're the type to tell you your drama. No, you're so annoying. You always talk about this. Anyone who has a little amount of compassion, no rag on them. This is as far as they can go. This is as far as they can go. So this is where it ends for you, okay? And they can't comprehend that you would heal with a conversation. You would heal with a little bit of reassurance. Things would go swimmingly if you had a partner who understood you needed words of affirmation. Your love language does not match theirs. Okay? That's the thing. They might not even have a good love language. They might just not even care about you. And that's how silence is a big thing. When someone's giving you silent treatment, they're feeding off of, and okay, so if they're giving you silent treatment and then coming back after you pull away or give them a bit of conversation because, I don't know, something might have popped in your head or you text down the road and then all of a sudden they're saying they want it to work, they think you forgot about your reassurance, your need of word of affirmations. They think you forgot. When it pops up again, did you notice that they pull away again and they back away? This is not your responsibility to diagnose or figure them out. This is being given to you to say, hey, can you read the signs? This person is not for you. This person is not for you. You don't feel safe here. Why do you want answers from someone who doesn't make you feel safe? The reason I'm sharing this is because I'm literally going through it. You guys know this. Everything I go through on my channel, I share with you guys. This is firsthand experience. I decided, you know what? You guys should do it too. Do it with me. I blocked the email. I blocked the number. The social media is blocked from what I know. You know, it's like when you crave words of affirmation, when you crave having that comfort, it's it's an addiction. Especially if you haven't had a healthy relationship, or you've reached a state of so many little minuscule relationships where finally you're at the point where it's like, why won't they give me an answer? And you're getting mad at this last one. Meanwhile, in the past, it was like, it added up, right? The thing about this is, it's almost like a drug addiction. It's an addiction. They're not giving you answers, but eventually they do. You're chasing a high. There's an addiction here. There's a cycle. This is a trauma bond. Essentially, this is a trauma bond. It's a cycle. This person, I don't know them personally, and you are never gonna know the answers for what they're doing. They could be entertaining other people and it's working out really well. The second it falls apart, they're talking to you because you messaged them, because they're thinking about you and you felt it and you were like, we gotta stop doing this to ourselves. Do you know how much power you give away when you do this? Do you know how beautiful your heart is? Do you know how smart you are? Do you know how badly this person doesn't want you to actually go away? That's why they keep coming back when everything else falls apart. Because you're always waiting with your soft little fucking heart. Stop it. Block the number. Don't talk to them if they try and reach out. If you have children, that's unfortunate, and I feel like you should still take these steps. And I feel like you should still find ways to respect yourself and build boundaries, because you're always going to be back burner, you know? And I'm not saying this because I want you guys to feel like me. Like, I feel really sad. But, you know, we have a pretty heavy situation, me and this person that I'm talking about. Nothing. You know? It's okay though. Like, I think someone else needs to hear this, because we are all on a collective journey. A lot of us are going through the same things and experiencing the same bullshit over and over and over. No one talks about it because no one wants anyone to know about their private lives. But I am so ready to tell you guys how to break this cycle. You just have to go cold turkey. You have to end it. You have to block the conversation. You have to just deflect every time they try and tell you you're crazy. And it's hard. It's so hard. You're gonna cry. You're gonna want to talk to them again. You're gonna wonder if they're blocked. How am I gonna get their message? It doesn't matter, because they're gonna do the same thing to you again as soon as you get a little close to them and your vulnerableness opens up. As soon as you're vulnerable, they can't handle it. They can't handle that you need conversation to keep this going. That's the biggest sign that someone is not for you. If someone doesn't have the empathy to give you conversation and comfort when you're feeling insecure or worried, when you have a trigger surfacing, you're supposed to have a partner, a friend, a mother, a family member, anyone, coworker, who cares about you and is like, oh hey, no, stop, you're overthinking again, stop it. They'll call you and pick up the phone and they'll talk to you. They won't beg you to stay. I don't think you should be doing that. I don't think you should be running away and expecting them to beg you to stay, because that's just really painful for them too. You know? There's a whole bunch of situations here. And if it's just not meshing, if it's just not working, it's time to let it go. This is literally an addiction. Trauma bonds suck. But it's our inner wounds that create these bonds. We've seen a little bit of something and we wanted more, but there's no more. This is where it ends. And you know, separation is elevation. Who knows if this person's gonna go work on themselves after they see how they treated you and lost, you know? Who knows if it's gonna be you who realizes what you did and you're like, okay, you know what? If they circle back around in a few months, maybe a good conversation will happen. Who knows if you'll end up together? Who knows if you'll reconcile with your friend? Who knows if you guys are gonna part? Who knows if you guys are gonna have new partners who actually understand you? You know what I mean? The first step is removing yourself and your power and your energy from the situation. And it's really hard. It's really hard to take your power back. I'm going to put a few energy recalling situations videos down in the description box. And I'm going to call it energy mantra in there too. So go check it out. And just know that people crave when you need answers. When you remove yourself from the situation and they come back, it isn't a reason to have another conversation. It isn't a reason to restart things. It's a sign that you were literally fueling them with attention and they loved it. Some people just love the chase, you guys. And that's the harsh reality. Some people love the fucking chase. And that's not up to you to diagnose them. It's not up to you to try and figure them out and label them. This is literally a sign to heal this part that craves it. I don't know who needed to hear this. I know I did. I'm probably going to watch this video later and be like, God damn it. You know what's funny? My iPad has started to play sacral chakra cleansing, and that's where I'm connected to this person, is my sacral intimacy, you know, craving that connection again, and it's not coming back. We need to know this. It's not coming back. If this is a partner you're missing, they're not coming back. And if they are, they're exactly who they were when they left. They don't mean it. Stop watching tarot. Stop seeking advice. Stop talking about them with your friends. Stop looking at the pictures. Delete the pictures. Delete the texts. Block the number. Don't leave the door open. Okay. I think I said what I need to say. This is a trauma bond, you guys, and it's very similar to a drug addiction. You gotta quit cold turkey. You're worth more than this too. Way more.